In this video, I will introduce you to a proportion, and then we'll solve some mathematical proportions. So a proportion is actually just a statement that two given ratios are equal to each other. So the three equations down, below show proportions. 2/3 is equal to 4/6. 4/6 is equal to 6/9, and 6/9 is equal to 8/12. We already showed that up here. But let's look at something really cool mathematically. What if I cross multiplied? What am I going to get when I do that? I'm going to get 12 here and, 12 over there. I could do the same thing here. Obviously, I'm going to get 36 and 36. What about the last one? Get 72 and 72. So that's what this theorem, fancy theorem down here states. If they're equal, if they're proportional, if you cross multiply, then, like this, your AD is going to equal your BC. So now let's use it to solve some equations. So here we have some proportions. They want us to solve it for x in each of these proportions. So we're going to cross multiply. So we'll have 5 times 42, which is 210, and 30 times x, which is 30x. And then we just solve it. Divide by 30, and we wind up finding out that x is 7. Let's do a couple more. I'm going to cross multiply, and I'll wind up with 32x. It's the same as negative 96. So we'll just continue solving that and wind up with x equals negative 3. Now look at D. D's a little bit odd. It says 3.5 is to 8 as x is to 24. So first we need to rewrite that using our math. So we have 3.5 is to 8, so that's 3.5 over 8. That's the proportion we're looking for. That is the same as x to 24. So now we have a fraction over a fraction, but that's okay. We can go ahead and but cross multiply. And we'll wind up with 3.5 times 24 equals 8x. Well, 3.5 times 24, remember we've done that in the past. Think of that as 3 times 24. And then 20.5 times 24. So we wind up with 84. And then we just divide it. So we wind up with x is 4/8. Or you could say x is 10.5. So I'd like for you to do letter F and turn that into class.